We are in a really big hurry.
I am on
It?
break.
The new Zootopia 2 poster just dropped, and it introduces a pretty eerie-looking new main character. And since it's the year of the snake, it feels fitting that this new addition is a slithery reptile. Zootopia mostly focused on mammals, leaving out reptiles and birds, something that disappointed a lot of fans. But the sequel is making up for it by finally bringing these cold-blooded creatures into the mix, along with some new mammals as well. Disney producer Bateman has promised that Zootopia 2 will be as good or better than the original. And so far, everything we've seen, including this latest poster, makes it look like they're delivering on that promise. To celebrate the new year and the upcoming Year of the Snake, Disney dropped a new Chinese poster for Zootopia 2 featuring Gary, Viper-voiced Hui Quan, who also happens to be a wanted fugitive. Gary was first introduced at D23 by Ginnifer, aka Judy Hopps, who described him as a creepy, slithery, highly venomous viper. He is the one who kicks off the new mystery, sending Judy and Nick on their next big case to track him down. Gary and the other reptiles have a bit of a shady history in Zootopia. Goodwin painted him as a clear villain despite his cheerful and innocent look. The movie might dive deeper into the themes of prejudice, just like the first film did. Another new Zootopia 2 poster adds to the mystery, featuring a newcomer inspection case for Gary. According to the file, he is an extremely snake who loves to talk, but interestingly, he never disclosed why he came to Zootopia. So is Gary up to no good, or is he just a misunderstood outsider caught in a web of suspicion? Is he the villain of the sequel, or a victim of prejudice? A little too easy for Ki Hoi Kwan's Gary to be another criminal mastermind, since the first movie already pulled that twist with Jenny Slate's Don Bellwether. If Zootopia 2 leans into the idea of Gary being unfairly judged, it could explain on the themes of bias and discrimination that made the original so compelling. Of course, things might not be so black and white. It mentioned that reptiles have a shady past in Zootopia, it could just be history being told from the winner's perspective. It's pretty clear that reptiles, especially highly venomous vipers, aren't exactly welcomed with open arms in the mammal-dominated city. From what we've seen so far, though, Gary seems anything but creepy with that innocent smile of his, but hey, looks can be deceiving. On another exciting note, has officially confirmed at D23 Brazil that Zootopia 2 will bring back a fan-favorite character from the original film, none other than Shakira's Gazelle. Filled world that won over audiences is reuniting its beloved cast, and Shakira is stepping back into her role as the glamorous, fur-covered pop star. Disney Animation's D23 panel, a behind-the-scenes teaser for Zootopia 2, revealed that Gazelle will not only be returning, but will also have a fresh new look and a brand new song. In the first film, she was a huge pop sensation and an outspoken activist for predator rights, making a powerful speech about unity in the city. While it's unclear how big her role will be this time, it's safe to say she'll play an important part in the sequel story. Shakira's Zootopia anthem Try Everything became a major hit, and she'll be back to deliver another song for Zootopia 2. The film's release seems to line up with her real-life musical tour this year, making it a perfect crossover moment for fans. Alongside Shakira, other returning cast members include Ginnifer Goodwin, Bateman, Idris Elba, Nate Torrence, Maurice LaMarche, Alan Tudyk, Raymond Percy, Kristen Bell, Bonnie Hunt, and Don Lake. He previously gave fans a first look at the full returning cast during last year's D23 event, and with each new reveal, the excitement for Zootopia 2 just keeps building. In Zootopia, we follow Judy Hopps, a small-town rabbit with big dreams of becoming the first bunny cop in the city of Zootopia. But on her first day at the Zootopia Police Department, or ZPD, Go assigns her to boring parking duty. First, she gets hustled by two slick con artist foxes, Nick Wilde and Finnick. Determined to prove herself, Judy ignores her assignment the next day to chase down a petty thief, Duke Weaselton, who stole a bag of crocus bulbs. Go is scolding her for overstepping. Mrs. Otterton barges in, desperately asking for help finding her missing husband Emmett. Seeing a chance to show what she's capable of, Judy volunteers for the case. Bogo tries to fire her, but when Assistant Mayor Don Bellwether praises Judy for stepping up, he reluctantly agrees on one condition. If she doesn't solve it in 48 hours, she's out. First lead, Nick Wilde. He was the last one to see Emmett. She tricks him into helping her by secretly recording his confession to tax evasion. Together, they follow the trail to the limo that had picked Emmett up, which turns out to be owned by Mr. Big, an Arctic shrew crime boss with some serious history with Nick. Mr. Big tells them that Emmett mysteriously went savage and attacked her, Manchas, a black jaguar. He and Nick track down Manchas. He reveals that right before Emmett lost control, he kept shouting about night howlers. Before they can get more answers, Manchas suddenly goes savage too, chasing them through the streets. Judy barely manages to trap him and calls the ZPD for backup, but when they arrive, Manchas has completely disappeared. At City Hall, Judy and Nick tap into Zootopia's traffic cameras and discover that Manchas was actually kidnapped by timberwolves. These wolves might be the night howlers. They follow them and uncover a shocking truth. Emmett and the other missing predators are being held in a secret asylum, all of them in a wild, savage state. But Mayor Lionheart ordered their capture to figure out what was making them go feral. But when the truth comes out, he and his staff get arrested, and Assistant Mayor Bellwether steps in as Zootopia's new mayor. Judy, now a city hero, asks Nick to officially join the ZPD as her partner, but at a press conference, she unintentionally suggests that predators are biologically prone to going savage. Her words spark fear and division throughout the city, and a heartbroken Nick walks away. Devastated by the chaos she's caused, Judy resigns and returns home to Bunnyborough, where she discovers night howlers are actually toxic flowers that cause aggression. Reconciles with Nick. Mr. Big's help, they learn a ram named Doug is making a night howler serum to turn predators savage. They steal evidence but are ambushed by Bellwether, who reveals she orchestrated the predator panic. She shoots Nick with the serum, only to realize they swapped the darts with blueberries and recorded her confession. Bellwether is arrested, the predators are cured, and Judy returns to the ZPD. Months later, Nick graduates from the academy, becoming the first Fox officer and Judy's official partner. The second movie, official synopsis, and Walt Disney Animation Studios' Zootopia 2, detectives Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde find themselves on the twisting trail of a mysterious reptile who arrives in Zootopia and turns the mammal metropolis upside down. To crack the case, Judy and Nick must go undercover to unexpected new parts of town where their growing partnership is tested like never before. Goodwin, who voices Judy, told Cinema Blend that she would like to see a role reversal between Judy and Nick in the sequel. To see Nick have to be the one to convince Judy that the world is worth fighting for, she said. Bateman, who voices Nick, also told Cinema Blend about his idea for the sequel. The two of us, Nick and Judy, kicking ass out there, cleaning up the streets. We're a couple of new cops out there, so bad guys, be warned. That would be a fun watch. This sequel comes after Zootopia Plus, an anthology series that hit Disney Plus in 2022. Though it only ran for one season, it gave fans a chance to revisit the world of Zootopia sooner than expected. And that's a wrap for today. Let me know your thoughts on the new reptile characters in the comments. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We've got more Zootopia 2 updates and plenty of exciting movies and series to talk about soon, so see you next time.